All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video. We are here again with another pre-season 2 update for the game. This one kind of like the last update that we did for Sparking Zero, a little bit on the smaller side, but trying to get back into that Sparking Zero algorithm, giving you guys those frequent updates like we've been missing. Everything counts leading up to, you know, that pre-hype of the season 2 DLC, and hopefully seeing that sooner this summer rather than later on in like August. But in today's video, we're going to be going over this new update for Sparking Zero, some things that we've also learned since the big quote-unquote leak of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. If you guys haven't seen that video that we did a couple of days ago, basically Xenoverse 3 has been leaked / confirmed to be Dragon Ball Age 1000. So if you guys haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it up on the screen here. Definitely be sure to go and check it out. It's been like everywhere since it happened a couple of days ago. But without further ado, let's hop into the new update for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So this one is from Bandai Namco's official Dragon Ball Sparking Zero page, and this one is going to read Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC 1 Hero of Justice Pack, now available for Nintendo and Nintendo Switch 2. This is as of my birthday, February 20th, a couple of days ago, about a week now actually. So this is going to read, Bandai Namco America Entertainment today announced that Sparking Zero DLC 1 Hero of Justice Pack, Victory Pack, and Martial Arts Pack are now all available for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. And we knew that they were going to, you know, slowly do this over time as they, I guess, try to catch Switch and Switch 2 up with console and PC. If that's even the plan, maybe they'll just always be behind like some JP Dokkan and English Dokkan type stuff. I don't know, maybe they'll just always be behind. Maybe they'll catch up by the time they like season 2 gets here, even though that's kind of a lot of DLC to get out in the next like 2 to 3 months. But I mean, it could happen, it could still happen. Hopefully they will catch up, because I don't like that weird lag between the same game on different like platforms and things like that. That's always been weird to me. So hopefully this will happen sooner rather than later. And like I said, ideally they would be caught up by the time season 2 comes out on PC and console. So in case you guys forgot or you don't own this DLC, this is the Beast Gohan DLC, the superhero pack that came with Piccolo Awaken, Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, Beast Gohan, and the Gammas. And also, if you guys remember, this is the last time, unless you count the technique changing equipment that allowed Daima Goku to transform into Super Saiyan that came out in the second DLC, this was the first and only time that we actually got a costume with a DLC as well. And I forget about these sometimes, like the extra 2 custom battles right here. But this is the DLC pack that came with the Beast Gohan versus Ultra Instinct Goku custom battle. And they also had 2 more as well. I think one was with the androids, and then we have one with Cell Max too. I actually didn't do the Android one. Maybe I'll actually go back and do that just to check it out and see what's up. But as you all know, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody did the Beast Gohan and Ultra Instinct Goku one. So now going back over here to the V-Jump for season 2 DLC of Sparking Zero, we obviously have the new super attacks that are going to be coming into the game. The customizable super attacks is, I'm assuming, if I remember correctly, that's what this got translated to. So this is like one of the biggest things about to come to the game for season 2 of Sparking Zero. Obviously, as you guys can see right here, we have a couple of new characters as well. It is confirmed that Super Saiyan Bardock is a transformation. I know when we first saw the trailer at the big event last month that I was initially under the impression, because of just the way they edited the trailer, that maybe Super Saiyan Bardock was a part of whatever new super attack he was gonna get, right? And maybe it wasn't an outright transformation. But when you translate this V-Jump scan, and I don't have the translated one up on me right now, but we did a video on this a couple of days ago. When you translate this, this does translate to Bardock as being able to transform. Now, another interesting thing down here with Super 17, it is confirmed that he is a fusion character, so you have to fuse together 2 Android 17s. Now, one question that I've seen people ask, it might have even been in the replies of this tweet, are we getting Hellfighter 17, or are they gonna allow you to just put 2 Android 17s, like select him twice for whatever team that you use, and it'll kind of be like Metal Cooler and things like that, like how you can pick multiple of him, multiple Cell Juniors, Cybermens, etc. So I don't know, it's kind of up in the air right now. I don't recall the translations, you know, specifically stating that we would get another Android 17 character, outside of Super 17, but that is one thing that we're waiting on confirmation of as well. Are we getting a new Hellfighter Android 17, or will they just update him to be able to allow to pick multiple of him on a team so you can fuse into Super 17? And obviously they speak about the new game mode down here. We still don't really know what this is, if I'm not mistaken. They speak on this new stage right here, which is Kame House, if you guys can see down here. And here is the new Gohan with the BoJack movie skin, and I think that this is going to be a new super attack of his as well. So a lot of new stuff coming to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, new things on top of just DLC characters. I think that they kind of know that they blew their load with like new content last year, so from now on they're actually gonna have to make like the quality of life with the gameplay better. So this is what I'm really hoping that season 2 is gonna do for this game. And the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is this is another tweet on dbsz Hype's account. So this is some highlights of Age 1000 / Xenoverse 3 from last month, and this has been this was one of the rumors surrounding Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, so it kind of lines up now. Even if you weren't necessarily sure, you know, maybe you still for some reason didn't even believe the leak that we saw a couple of days ago, now the timelines are kind of lining up with what we heard was rumored of Xenoverse 3 before the big event last year, and some things that, you know, we now know of Age 1000 after it's been revealed at that event. So it has been in development for the past 6 to 7 years, which lines up with the rumors from Xenoverse 3. Toriyama has been heavily involved in the project in its world building, characters, and many aspects, which was something else that was rumored surrounding Xenoverse 3 before the announcement. And next is going to read, many elements and settings were packed in this project than any other game in history. So they're trying to go even above and beyond Sparking Zero, where they were trying to say that that's going to be the biggest Dragon Ball game in Dragon Ball history. No. Age 1000, I feel like Sparking Zero might have just been like the springboard for this game. Age 1000 is really gonna be that game. That's just kind of what it's alluding to right now. I know right now, since we don't even know this guy's name, is he a CAC? Is he a time patroller? Is he related to somebody like one of the main characters? We don't know anything about this guy right now, but at Battle Hour this year, I'm sure most of, if not all of our questions will be squared away. So the game will allow players to experience the new Dragon Ball world. What do they mean by new Dragon Ball world? Well, Age 1000 is set quite far into the future of the DB timeline, and this is something that we figured out as well in that stream. You guys were telling me in the comments that Age 1000 is actually a couple of centuries after Z and Super and things like that. So this Age 1000 setting, this is going to be far off into the future, which is why I don't necessarily believe that this guy is like the son of Broly and Chile, or like the grandson of Trunks or something like that. He could be like later on down the line one of those lineages, but right now it's hard to speculate on this guy right now. We saw he's able to transform into a Super Saiyan, but that just might be like a game mechanic when it comes to creating a CAC. Maybe you know, you can make him a Saiyan or something. You guys get what I'm saying though, right? So in the game will also feature more never before seen characters. Another thing that we were pretty much rumored from a couple of months ago, this game will have a lot of new original characters, which, as we read up here, have been heavily influenced and designed by Akira Toriyama himself. So this is just pretty much everything that we know about Age 1000 / Xenoverse 3 as of right now, and it's only going to grow from here. At Battle Hour, once again, I think that's in mid to late April, if I'm not mistaken. This is pretty much going to be the reason to be there or to tune in. Obviously, the mobile games will be there. Dokkan Legends, Genshin Squadra, Sparking Zero. Oh, we should be getting Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku and Fighters around that time too, if I'm not mistaken. So Battle Hour is going to be a pretty big event this year. I know it usually is, but this year specifically with Xenoverse 3 / Age 1000 there, it's going to be, I can't wait. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. Everything surrounding Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and the upcoming Season 2 DLC for later on this year. Hopefully, once again, sooner in the summer than later. We know that we're going to be getting the survival battle game mode in the next couple of weeks to months here. So I'm assuming in, 4 to 8 weeks after that, we should start getting, Season 2 content for Sparking Zero. Then with a little mini update, I guess you could say, for Xenoverse 3. And again, if you guys haven't seen the video where we covered the Xenoverse 3 link, I'm gonna go ahead and pin that at the top of the comments probably, or I'll just put it back in the video somewhere in here. It's at the beginning of the video, so just scroll back to when we were talking about it back there. But that is gonna do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, my boys.